Hey YouTube, here's a little video of how to remove a gas tank on a Lexus 2007 ES350. Okay, first we start with the back seat. Right here's a clip, just use a pry bar. Right there is a back clip. The other one, just lift up on them and your back seat should come out. And you just have to lift up and out because they also have like a metal piece that stick behind there. Okay, and then you pry off this cover, and then you got your sending unit. Take that clip, push that at the top right there, and that should come right out. There's a yellow clip right here. Take a screwdriver, pull that off. Okay, these bolts, they are 10 or 8 millimeter. I'm sorry, 8 millimeter. You can do that though when you have the tank down. You don't necessarily have to do it now, but what I would do is, if you're reusing it, I would also tape the connections at the top, especially the fuel line, so no rust gets in it. Oh, by the way, I ate like 10 pounds of rust doing this, so that was fun. Okay, so as you can see, took off both tires. Made it a lot easier to work, obviously, and also you have to remove the sway bar link. You're gonna have to remove this one and this one. These are 12 millimeters, and I removed this one. You're gonna have to use the Allen wrench, put it in there so this doesn't move. This was 14 millimeter. Okay, plus also you're gonna have to remove this brake line right here. That was 10 millimeters. Almost every single bolt, guys, really use PB Blaster because it was a nightmare. I had 2 broken bolts, so that wasn't fun. One was that 10 millimeter on the brake line that I had told you about. So if you can remove the other brake line, that'd be great. So the muffler system, I'll show you the brake line a little bit. Muffler system, I just took off the rubber pieces right here, spray these with WD-40, makes it much easier. Same on the other side, that one and that one. And then you have 2 more right there, and also right there. Before you do this, it'd be a good idea to have the jack underneath and put it right there. Okay, so now you're ready. Now you can see that there's actually a little bit of space between the muffler system and also the gas tank. I lower down the muffler system just a little bit, and then you're gonna have some wiggle room. So once the sway bar link's out of the way, and also, maybe back over there. Yep, right there. That's the other brake line that would be helpful to remove. Mine, like I said, the other one busted and that one did not look like it was moving, so I didn't want to bust it. Didn't bother. I was able to get it out without it. But what I had to do is I had to remove, coming around, right here. Had to remove that. That is actually a holder for the fuel line. It's 10 millimeter up top, but once you get the fuel straps off, you can push it down on the tank and have it resting on the muffler system. So, okay, let me show you where there are 2 straps. 2 straps. Right there's one bolt, and that's 14 millimeter. And on the other side, after you get those done, then it should be a little bit low enough. It should be low enough to, right there is the filler neck. Take a 10 millimeter socket to loosen up the hose clamp. Right there is the vent line. There's 2 blue tabs on that. You're gonna have to push really hard and then pull that off. Over there, you can see the ribbed hose. That's the hose that leads to your canister. I was actually lucky enough to have one on the tank because I bought a used tank. and it came with it. But here's an old one because I just cut them off. They were really hard, but I did practice on this and I was able to get it off with O-rings, O-ring removers, O-ring picks. Yeah, that's what they're called. So you just put the O-ring picks on the inside here, on both inside, and then pry back and lift up on this, and they should come out. So once that's removed, I think you're good. I believe that was it. It sounds a lot easier just talking through it than doing it. I can tell you that much right now. So yeah, then you just have to lower the muffler system a little bit more, wiggle it out. Don't go all the way to the floor with the muffler system, because who knows what. Whoops. Sorry about that. Yeah, so who knows what would break on the muffler system if you go all the way to the floor. So these straps, I ended up buying 2 new straps. Just the old ones just did not seem like that they were going to be good. I did that before I started this project. They were 44 bucks off Amazon. I bought the bedline coating. You can also use undercoating, but I cleaned up the tank, painted that. I also painted the straps and also the pins that go with it. So one issue that I did run into is with the straps. The straps actually, one is longer. It is this one. This one is longer, so be careful of that. Also with the straps, you got your heat shield. So I had to remove, it's a 10mm socket right there. And on the other corner, you have to remove that in order to get out the straps. It might even be easier if you just cut the straps if you bought new ones. Then just drop it down. But don't drop it too far because you still have your vent lines. When I had to reassemble it, what I did is with this is that I took, might be easier to do the other side, I don't know, but I ended up doing this side first, and I ended up using the jack, and I jacked up the socket set with a long extension and just kind of guided it into the hole and just kept jacking up, and it actually worked out pretty well. So guys, that should be it. Just make sure that you put the sway bar link over the muffler system. That was I put the muffler system up and realized that it had to go over it, so it wasn't a big deal. But guys, I hope this helps, and good luck to you.